Okay, so this is the reconciliation totem that is being carved by Jim Hart and his team of carvers. And Jim is in the navy blue back there with a navy blue cap on. And the totem is out at the Museum of Anthropology right now. And I'm just going to get all of this in. And standing behind carving is Gwaliga, and that is Jim and my good friend Posy's son. He is a carver as well, a master carver. And that's the totem. So I'm just going to introduce Posy, who is my good friend from childhood, and she's going to explain because Jim needs to be carving.
Yeah, it's grade 1. Okay, so just the pole is red cedar. It comes from Haida Gwaii. The tree was 800 years old. And to explain the carving, the bottom part of the pole is not carved. That's what's actually going to stand in the ground. And you read a totem pole from the bottom up. The most important part of the pole is the bottom of the pole because it has to support everything that's on top. So underneath the coat where John Brantis has put him is the salmon house. And the salmon are the most important because they feed everybody. So the shaman is on top. He's got one hand up, and on the other side he's got a rattle. Anyway, he's protecting the salmon house. And the figure here, the main figure, Jim is carving on the nose. It's a bear mother story. There's a cub on one side and a cub on the other. And you can see the cub's ears, and his front paws, his knees, and his feet.
And the symbolization of it
before residential school.
So the symbol of the cub is
It's a bear mother story.
a bear mother story.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's twin cubs, one on either side. And up here is bear mother's.
And this
there's
is
her head.
Jim Hart, the master carver,
The bear's
and the designer.
eye.
You're the
Yeah.
designer of the whole.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
So up here
Here's
is
the ears, and you'll see coming out of one of the ears is a wing of the raven here. There's the raven, his ears, eyes, and his beak coming on the top.
now the raven was the trickster. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Who captured the sun?
Yes.
All right.
So next we have the residential school.
Okay.
And in the residential school are copper nails. And the copper nails represent the children that died at residential school. Each nail.
Each nail. So how many?
57,200 nails are going into the
Oh
totem
my
pole.
goodness. 57,200.
Yeah, yeah. And there's two more pieces of the residential school. One is here, as you can see. You're seeing the part that's getting attacked, so it's not carved. Excuse me for looking in front. As you
Okay.
can see here, it's designed from a residential school called Kokalitsa, where Jim's grandfather, Jim's Chinny, went to Kokalitsa. So most of the residential schools are this old design, was it an old English Tudor style
Okay.
building?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So above the residential school, you'll see little children, and they are the survivors of residential school. Their feet are non-existent, and
Their
it's
feet?
because they weren't grounded anymore. After residential school took away their language, their names, everything. The children were given a number, and the fellow that did that face there, right by the fellow's elbow, it's got the number E51613.
Yes.
And that was the number that was given to him. E meaning Eskimo, 5 is the region, and that was his specific number. There's another number here that's going to be carved in, I believe it's 702. This woman actually buried the children that passed away.
She buried the
She
children?
buried them, and she is still, you know, she's with us today. Mentally, she's doing really, really, really well, but it's taken a long, long time for her to
Yeah, so they're known by numbers.
carry on. Yeah, it's amazing.
The detail in here is just
Yeah,
fascinating.
yeah. So Jim is getting people from different nations to carve faces.
Okay.
So the pole is Haida in a sense because Jim's Haida, but different people from different nations are carving the faces.
Wow.
So then above him you have a whale, and you can see the whale's pictorial fin here. See
Okay.
this
Oh, yes.
long piece?
Yes.
And this is a thunderbird. See his beak.
Okay.
And so it's representative of land, air, sea, and water. The figures
Land,
will go
air,
right-
sea, and water.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then above that is the family getting stronger together now. We have the father on the top here, and the mother is on the bottom. She's actually facing the ground because the pole is carved all in the ground,
Right.
right? And the children, these are young women. The women have the lip plug down below that may get a piece of abalone put in. I know the mother underneath, you can't see it, but
Yeah.
she's got a piece of abalone in her lower lip.
Wow.
And the father is having abalone in the headdress
Nice.
above him. You're so good, Sydney. And then above this part that looks like water, we have a canoe. And the canoe has different...
Is this the canoe here?
No, that's a long boat.
Okay.
Canoe representing First Nations people, and all the paddles are made out of yellow cedar, and they're done in different styles. There's going to be 8 put in, 3 here at the moment.
Nice.
Anyway, they're done in different styles representing different First Nations people, and the long boat is going to have oars put in it, obviously all the same size.
And will those be on the top?
Yes, there's see how the squares cut in there?
Yes.
And cut in here?
Yeah.
It's going right on to here. One on one side, one on the other side.
Cool.
And then there's 4 big copper shields, and they're being put on the pole here. And there's going to be a patina put on them, white, red, yellow, and black, representing all First Nations, all peoples
Right.
of the world. And then on the top, an eagle,
An eagle.
just taking off, and it's meant to be moving on into the future in a good way together.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
it's
that's the pole.
Emotional.
In a nutshell. Yeah. Yeah.
it's very, very cool.
So what I think's wonderful is that they're actually teaching residential school in
I
these
know.
schools now, whereas
It's
they never
amazing.
did before.
No.
It's like, oh my goodness.
It was like a subject nobody wanted to touch on to, and now they
Yeah.
are, which is so great.
Yeah.
Because this is an important part of our history. It was black, and it was dark, and it was ugly.
Yeah.
But it is an important part of our history.
Kept from us. Yeah.
And kept from us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I didn't know this was going on when we were in school.
Oh, I know. We never taught it.
We were never taught anything about this.
So here's the other part of the residential school here.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And how many nails are going in again?
57,200.
57,200.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like 700 pounds of copper.
Yeah, 700 pounds of copper nails.
700 pounds of copper nails.
You're so good. Can I put her down for a second? Will
Of
you
course.
hold my hand?
Of course. So how long have you been working on this, Jim?
Just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years. And did you get the tree from back east?
Why?
You got the tree from Haida Gwaii. You did.
They
And
were
it needed-
back east of that, like this.
I didn't think they would.
It's hard to find a wood carver from back
So,
east.
so in Haida Gwaii, you found the tree. And did it need to be a certain size?
Yeah, we want a big. This is the fourth one.
This is the...
The fourth one we chose for the project, but they all ended up being small on the top side.
Oh, I see.
And one was too scruffy and small. And
And was there a ceremony to take it down, the tree?
no, they did a prayer.
You did a prayer? So how old would this tree be?
800.
800
It was
years.
special though. It took us over a year to find this guy.
Over a year to find it. Wow.